Good morning. This is your media report for Monday, June the 5th, 2017. I'm Sergeant Chuck Breen, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. Since the 2nd of June 2017, the St. John Police Force has responded to 375 calls for service. We would like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333 or at our email police@stjohn.ca. Or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or on their website at crimenb.ca. On Friday afternoon at 3:30 p.m., St. John Police received a call of a possible impaired driver who had left Hampton heading for St. John. Officers located the suspect vehicle being operated on Paradise Row and at that time stopped the vehicle. Officers noted that the male operator of the vehicle appeared to have been drinking alcohol. As a result, the driver was tested on a roadside screening device. Due to the reading, police suspended the driver's license of the 32-year-old male for 7 days. On Friday night at 2:06 a.m., while on patrol on St. Patrick's Street, a St. John police officer noted a group of males who appeared to be fighting at the entrance to the Market Square boardwalk. On closer inspection, the officer noted a male on the ground being assaulted by another male who was punching him. The male, who was punching the other male, fled on foot when he saw the officer approaching. Police were advised by the victim that he had been walking along the boardwalk when a male that he did not know started punching him for no reason. Police searched the area and were able to locate the suspect. As a result, police arrested a 24-year-old male for assault. He was transported to the St. John Police Station where he was held and later released to appear in court on a future date. On Saturday morning at 11:36 a.m., St. John Police responded to a call of two males fighting at a business on Prince Edward Street. Officers were advised by witnesses that the two males who had been in the foyer of the business had been arguing and then started fighting with each other. Police spoke to the two males who both claimed that they had been assaulted by the other. As a result, police arrested the two males ages 36 and 20 years old for assault and causing a disturbance by fighting. They were transported to the St. John Police Station where they were released to appear in court on a later date. On Saturday afternoon at 1:38 p.m., St. John Police responded to a call of a motor vehicle accident on Union Street. Officers were advised by witnesses that a vehicle being operated by a male had struck a parked vehicle in a parking lot. The male in the vehicle left the scene without reporting the accident. Witnesses advised that the male then returned to the parking lot, got out of his vehicle, and was holding a beer. He got back into his vehicle and left. Officers were able to locate the suspect vehicle being driven on Charlotte Street. Officers stopped the vehicle and upon speaking to the driver noted that he displayed signs of being impaired. The driver was taken to the St. John Police Station where a breathalyzer test was administered. As a result of the readings, police arrested a 44-year-old male for impaired driving. Further investigation revealed that the male was on a court order not to consume alcohol. He was also charged for violating a court order. He was held to appear in court. At 2:22 p.m., St. John Police responded to a call of a male assaulting a female on Michael Crescent. Responding officers were advised by witnesses that they had observed a male and a female arguing on the street when the male pushed the female down and began dragging her down the street. The male let go of the female when someone intervened. Officers were able to locate the victim and at that time were advised by her that she and her boyfriend had been in this apartment and were arguing. He started choking and pushing her and she was able to get away and left. He followed her out onto the street and pushed her down on the ground and started kicking her. He then grabbed her and started to drag her back towards this apartment. Officers were able to locate the suspect and as a result arrested a 21-year-old male for assault. He was transported to the St. John Police Station where he was held to appear in court. At 3:45 p.m., St. John Police responded to a call of a theft on Birchwood Place. Police were advised by the caller that he went to use his ATV, which had been parked in a storage shed on the property, and discovered that his ATV had been stolen. Also missing was a pressure washer that had also been stored in the shed. The ATV is described as a Polaris 850 XP gray in color. It has New Brunswick license XX0534. The pressure washer is a Simonized brand and is blue in color. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Force Major Crime Unit. On Saturday evening at 9:07 p.m., St. John Police responded to a call of a male passed out on the lawn at St. Joseph's Hospital. Responding officers located the male who was intoxicated. Officers learned that 2 days prior, the male had been placed on a court order not to consume alcohol. As a result, police arrested a 29-year-old male for a violation of a court order. He was transported to the St. John Police Station where he was held to appear in court. On Sunday afternoon at 12:35 p.m., St. John Police responded to a call of domestic violence on Clarendon Street. Responding officers spoke to the caller, who advised that she and her boyfriend had been arguing when he punched her in the face and spit on her. He also damaged a door in the residence by kicking it. As a result, police arrested a 34-year-old male for assault and mischief to property. He was transported to the St. John Police Station where he was held to appear in court. At 6:51 p.m., St. John Police responded to an injury accident at the corner of Charlotte and Harding Street. Responding officers learned that the 13-year-old male had been riding his bike along Harding Street and entered Charlotte Street without stopping for a stop sign. The bike struck the side of a truck that was traveling south on Charlotte Street. The male on the bike was treated at the scene by paramedics for non-life-threatening injuries and was transported to the St. John Regional Hospital. No charges are being contemplated as a result of this accident. This will conclude the media report for Monday, June the 5th, 2017. Have a great day, and remember, let's be careful out there.